Hi everybody, it's Scott Kelby again. We are back doing another wedding template layout, which I think these things are so much fun. And I do a lot of this over at KelbyOne.com, which is an online educational community for Lightroom users. I've done whole classes on doing these layouts. But today we're going to do one together. And I'm also going to give you the downloadable preset. So if you're a lazy Lightroom user, you can just download the preset, install it, and you'll have the layout. But that's not fun. What's fun is learning. So let's learn together how to create this layout on the left. Weird enough, Lightroom's book module does not have a way to do a 5 up. It does a 1 up, a 2 up, a 3 up, a 4 up, and then it jumps all the way to multiple photos. And where you'll find a 6, but there's no 5. So this is a 5. And if you look at how it's made up, it is 1, 2, 3 small rectangles, one kind of big rectangle, and a tall rectangle over here. So it's rectangular. Anyway, let's go over to the print module and start making this thing. All right. So step 1 is to go to the layout styles and use custom package. All right. And we already have one in place here. You can see the 5 images. We already have this in place. In fact, here, let's just click on them. You can see it's the 5 cells, right? Now, when you're working in the custom package, there's a lot of iron going on. Technically, there is in the background this invisible guide. See that little guide that shows up there? And it'll snap to that guide. If you choose grid snap over here right above it, in this rulers, guides, and grids, it'll kind of snap to it, okay? But it's imprecise, to say the least. We're working on an 8.5 by 11 like letter-sized page, okay? First, let's get rid of these. To get rid of all this stuff, you can just go to the cells here and click Clear Layout, and it throws them all away, and now we're starting from scratch. Now, I must tell you that this is, again, not the most precise thing, so it's going to take a little tweaking to get things where they want, but we'll start off with kind of a 2.5 by 3.5 size. That's the kind of the smallest one here, but that's still too big, so I'm just going to kind of move it in a bit. And actually, let's hold the shift key so it moves proportionally. And that'll be our first one. And I'm going to kind of eye where it goes, or we're going to have to move it later. Now, once you've got one, right, let's make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then let's make another copy. If you click on it and hold the Option key, it will make a second copy. So there's our second copy. There's 1, 2. Hold the Option key on Mac. It's the Alt key on Windows. And let's make a third copy. We're going to put it down here somewhere. Now let's make a fourth copy. Still holding that same key. And every once in a while, it just doesn't make it. There we go. So down here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this twice as well. We'll just make it we'll just drag it out to where it's kind of large like that. Now you can see that this one's a little off from this one over here. So I'm going to have to kind of move it. See how it snaps? So we're going to kind of move it to where everything kind of fits. Nice and tight like that. So those 3 are okay. It's a little off, isn't it? This is square. So I wonder if I can pull this in just a tiny bit. There we go. I just want everything to kind of match. This one's going to kind of come over here and get nice and tight. Not that tight. And then we have one more to go. Let's just Option undo. It's so fun doing this. Again, let's try it one more time with feeling. I'm holding the Option key. I'm dragging. There we go. It's a little finicky. And then I'm just going to pull the top up. And that's our layout pretty much right there. All right, let's go. And there's our layout. Now, that's really all you need. You don't have to actually put the photos in. But you'll notice it's all offset a little bit. So let's go over 1, 2 clicks. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and see how that looks. That's, I think, a little bit better. We might be off by another click. 1. Yeah, it's not the most precise. Also, when I've done previous ones of these in the last couple of weeks, people have asked me, is there a way to select all of them at once to move them? No. I wish there was. There's just not. Once they're in place, then all you have to do is drag your things into place here. There's 1, and we'll 2. Oh, we don't want that there. We would put, yeah, that's okay. Now that's good. 2, and put this here, maybe that there. Man, there's your layout. Now, once you've got it, right, once you've gone through this trouble, if you don't want to go download mine, which you certainly can, go over here to the top of the template browser, click the little plus sign. It brings up the new template, and I usually put my initials there because people are downloading, so they'll know, oh, that's different. It's from Steve, Kelly. No, from Scott Kelby. And then I usually give it a descriptive name, five photos, and then I might just go, well, you saw 3 small, 1 tall, 1 wide, and that would be the name, right? Five photos. Then if you look in the template browser over here, and this is the one that you would download, is right here. And it shows you a preview up here. So there it is, 5 photos, 3 small, 1 tall, 1 wide. So basically that is it. And you can install this you'll download it from lightroomkillertips.com, right? Which is probably where you're watching this. So you'll download it from here. Then you'll just right click on any of the user templates and you will choose import. Go navigate your way to my template, click OK and import it, and then it'll appear there in the list just like always. So now you can save this as a JPEG and just bring it into the book module, and you have a custom little module, a custom little layout there that Lightroom itself can't get. Oh, I must have a message. This is exciting. I have to go. Hey, just remember, if you're into Lightroom, and I know that you're into Lightroom, you just watched a Lightroom tutorial. Go over to KelbyOne.com and take the 10-day free trial. You can watch tons and tons of classes on Lightroom. We have just every Lightroom topic you can imagine, taught by a who's who of Lightroom instructors like myself and Matt Klaskowski and all kinds of other folks that are like really, really great at Lightroom. So go check those out. And while you're there, you can check out all our classes on Photoshop, bazillions of them, photography, crazy number of them, lighting. It's ludicrous. It's all there, KelbyOne.com. All right, guys, thanks very much for spending a few minutes with me, and we'll catch you later.